All right. So, Quentin, you've told me that in class you are learning about inversions of the tonic and inversions of the dominant 7 chord. And your question was where or when are these different inversions used? Is that more or less the
How do they
basis?
lead to each other and when are they used?
Okay. So the biggest thing is that they're going out of root position. So more often than not, you're going in your common practice 4-part voicing. You're going from root 1 to root 5 back to root 1. And so you have 3 inversions for the tonic, and each of them actually has a place depending on which version of the 5/7 you use, if we're looking at just these 2 chords.
Okay, yeah.
So if you have root, if you have the 7 chord in the root position, it's pretty much just going to go to the roots of the tonic. If you have it in the first inversion, so if you have your 1 chord, and then you go to, where's that? There you are. Or a better inversion, having the D on top.
Having the D on top result.
It's the leading tone, so it's going to go up to 1, and then this is going to go down, your G is going to stay where it is, and your third, that little 7th is always going to go to the 3rd. Exactly. So we're still going from 5/7 to 1, 5/6/5 still goes to 1. Based on this leading tone right here. When we get to the 5/4/3, that one's a little tricky just because of what it's surrounding. So it's based off of 2. So you have above it in any version of it. So you have, say we have D, F, G, B. So in inversions, it's best to look to, if you're not sure where this can go, because it can go down. This can also go up. However, the question is, should it go up based on wherever your voice is going? So if you're still here, you need to look where the leading tone and the 7th are going. So if you have your leading tone, it's going to go up to the C. Your G is going to stay where it is. The F is still going to go down to the E. It's not going to resolve up. And because we don't double the 3rd, you really can't have a progression where the D and the F are both going to in the 5/7 to 1. So because of this, they both resolve down. And in the progression, if you're listening to it,
that's where it was.
There's a very nice resolution of we're back on 1. So yeah, so that one's a little tricky, but it won't go to 1. Now, when we have the 5/4/2, the 4th inversion of the dominant 7, where your lovely little F is the bass, just like your basic triad right here. Now, this F has to go down to 1/6. So when you're filling out the rest of this, actually go to the same note. So wherever your D and B are voiced, so say if you have your D down here, right above middle C, so F, D, G, B, you're going to have an octave there, but it's not, you're approaching it correctly because they're doing contrary motion, which is a very key aspect in considering your bass movement and your upper voice movement. So, there it is. And that will lead to the the first inversion of the tonic, the 1/6. It has to lead to 1/6. If you have this, it feels off, doesn't it?
And it's not the smoothest.
Yeah, so the smoothest is definitely.
And then you could just go to.
And then you can continue going down, exactly. Going down to this one. Exactly. Now, the one inversion we haven't touched on is the 1-6-4.
Right.
And its purpose is, along with the adding the seventh, the dominant, is to extend that dominant cadence to 1. So, say in its very basic form, if you're in 1, or if you're in key of C, go to 4, why not?
Right.
And then you go to 5. Is your go-to one.
Right.
5, you can add the 7 into 1. Where the 1-6-4 comes in, it comes in before the dominant.
Okay.
The reason being is because in the 1-6-4, if you have your 3 notes, so there's the root, there's the third, so the 1-6-4 is on which?
The fifth.
Exactly. So you already have it right here.
Right. Which is
So if you're following your root progression 1, 4, 5, it's already there. But what kind of extends it, you have the root continues that dominant feel, but the chord above it is the tonic. So when you within the progression, you have your 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, and then if you add the seventh to that, it prolongs it even more. So 1, 4, 1, 6, 4, 5, 7 in the bass to this, and then you can do it again. So the whole purpose of having these inversions within the context of 1 and 5 is to prolong that cadence.
Right, and that's with just 3 chords. You prolonged it for
Exactly, but if you look at it, it's essentially, if you even to ignore the usage of the 4 chord that I threw in there. Oopsie. Here's your 1. Here's your 5. You can actually go to.
Right.
Just prolonging the sense of, okay, we're gonna get there, and now we're there. Yeah, which is, as we talked about in the composition seminar a couple weeks ago with the music cognition, and how the auditory cues are what help people are become aware of where are we in this music. Like in this phrase, is it going somewhere? Are we ending soon? Are we not ending soon? The use of extending this cadence like that adds all those cues up for people to be aware that we're ending.
Right.
So then if you do something like a deceptive cadence, you throw them off and they get
I mean, that's our job as a composer, right?
Yeah, and so our job as a composer is to be aware of what these chords do,
Right.
so that we can use them how we want them to lead people along in the music that we write. So,
Right.
Does that help?
Yeah, that does.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Great, thanks.